They say madness and genius share a corridor. Lord Poshington installed a putting green in it. The earth does hum, you know. It's just not usually in B-flat and wearing tartan. Frank is no fool. He's a compass. He doesn't point north, he points true. Lady Poshington left him, yes, but part of her still leans toward the stones when no one's looking. Poshhenge may not be on the map, but it exists, between delusion and design, impulse and inheritance. And when the ley lines align and the moonlight strikes that urn, who's to say it wasn't golf all along? He said to follow the hawthorn hedge until we heard the humming.
All I hear is cows and the bloke shouting something about Sirius.
Yes, that's him.
He better not be wearing that cloak again.
Last time it had epaulets made of golf tees.
Did he really tell Parliament the Red Sea Rift was a divine dogleg?
He did, and they published the transcript.
Look, I'm not saying he's mad. I'm just saying that when a grown man wears a cape, builds a golf course on a Bronze Age site, and claims tectonic plates owe him rent, you start asking questions. He calls it Poshhenge, says it's aligned with the Red Sea Rift, and powered by Newgrange. Last week he told me the pyramids were part of a sacred sand hazard system, whatever the hell that is. Said Tutankhamun had an iron. I told him, mate, that's not esoteric geometry, that's indigestion. And that lane monitor of his, it's a biscuit tin with a light bulb in it. But here's the strange part, and this is really the strange part. Every time he swings that ridiculous glowing putter, the birds stop, the wind shifts, and I swear one of those stones actually moved. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome to the very convergence of Giza, Newgrange and the Red Sea Rift, the Divine Triangle. They laughed when I mapped it. They stopped laughing when the Ibis migration spelled my name. People say the pyramids were tombs. Nonsense! They were bunkers. I once birded the Khufu sand trap using only breath control and a titanium wedge blessed at Newgrange. Sounds exhausting. Do the spirits provide scorecards? The Red Sea Rift. That's my water hazard. Every time the tectonic plates shift, we get a minor tremor and a double bogey. That's coarse realism. And a nice excuse for missed shots. You see, when the solstice light enters that passage, it doesn't just illuminate a chamber, it adjusts your swing plane.
He's been saying that since 2006. I think he means the chamber gave him vertigo.
And here, Poshhenge. The fourth hole points to Sirius. The eighth tee rests on a forgotten druid portal. We lose the occasional caddy, yes, but the spirit loves a good fade.
I told you not to build over burial grounds, but no, the vibes are good, you said.
I installed a lay-flow irrigation system powered entirely by resonance. My mother-in-law's urn sits atop the seventh. She improved the chi tremendously. And the putting. People mocked me. Parliament, the church, my own caddy. But when the wind shifts and the stones hum and the moonlight strikes the monolith just so, you feel it. The earth invites you to play through.
Archibald, you told UNESCO the pyramids were bunkers and that Newgrange adds loft. You also called my mother's urn a chakra tea marker. I'm sure she'd be thrilled. I married this. Clearly my alignment with reality needed adjusting. We're taking Mother. She's suffered enough of this ley line experiment. And please, let's leave before he decides to recalibrate Stonehenge for a driving range.
You can question my marriage. You can question my grip. But you can't question my destiny.
What do you want to do now?
Let's go home and bury the toaster.
Why do you want to do that?
Because you never know when your ex is eavesdropping on us.